What's up guys, my name is Nicole Glass and welcome back to the channel. I'm outside in downtown Washington, D.C. at night, as you can see, and I thought I would just sit down and talk about the types of photography that you can do safely and socially distantly, is that a word? Because a lot of us are probably itching to get out a little. So here's what I've come up with. Number one, you probably guessed it, take photos at night. Where I live, everything pretty much closes at 8 o'clock. The sun sets right around that time. Stores, they're not open right now. Restaurants, they pretty much all shut down at 8. Some of them stay open till 9. There's obviously no nightlife, and the people that are exercising usually go home when it gets dark. So nighttime is actually a great time to go out and take photos, especially if you live in a city, because that's when you're least likely to encounter people. The second type of photography is probably the most common right now, and that is nature photography, and with good reason. Most people can find a little patch of nature somewhere that they feel like they can safely go to and take photos. So sometimes that means taking photos of the wildlife, sometimes that means doing macro photography of insects, which I'm getting into. It's a lot of fun. And perhaps it just means, doing photos of sunrise, sunsets, storms, all of that. So nature photography is a good one. Now, if you're in a city, the nature spots might be really crowded right now because everybody wants to get out, and with good reason. So everybody's exercising outside, picnicking outside. It might not be the best place to socially distance yourself in a city. But sometimes you might find like a hidden little spot where you can safely go to. The third type of photography that you can safely do right now and pretty much any time is drone photography, because you can literally fly your drone from the safety of your own vehicle. And usually when you're flying a drone, you're flying it away from people anyway, so there's that. And with fewer people outside right now, there might actually be a greater number of spots where you might feel comfortable flying. Just make sure to follow all the local drone laws in your area. But yeah, drone photography is a good one right now. Number 4, another safe time to go out and do photography is when it rains, when the weather is terrible, when it's cold. I mean, when it's a really crappy day outside, that's when everybody stays inside despite the pandemic. And that's when you can safely go outside because most people are not going to be out there with you. I mean, you never know. Some people are really desperate to get out. But generally speaking, I see fewer people outside when it's like really pouring or it's really freezing cold. So yeah, that's a good time for you to go out, do some storm photography, do some cityscapes in the rain, whatever you want to do. Rainy days are safe days. And number 5, try to go out on weekdays rather than weekends. And if you're going out during the day, try to go out between 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, rather than 9 to 5 on Saturday or Sunday. And that's because the teleworkers are all inside working during those hours. I'm also a teleworker, so a lot of times I'll be working too. But generally speaking, more people will be outside on a weekend. And during a pandemic, you want to try to go outside when everybody else is inside. Anyway, these are just a couple of quick tips that I came up with on the fly. I did not prepare this video in advance, but these are things that go through my mind on a daily basis as I try to be safe and I try to work on my photography. So what would you add to this list? Let me know. Maybe we can gather some ideas. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new here. I have weekly photography related videos on this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe and stay creative. Take care.